to channel and transform and transfigure our rage, our despair, our fear in the crucible of organizing and solidarity, to transform it into love. Love is what is so desperately needed right now. And I'm not talking about a sentimental, a saccharine, a greeting card love. I'm talking about a fierce, a tenacious, a strong, a daring, a revolutionary love. A love that is embodied and enacted in a fierce commitment to the sacred worth, the dignity, the well-being of each and every human being. A love that is embodied and enacted in a tenacious commitment, an uncompromising preferential option for those who are under the most economic, political, and social pressure. A love that is embodied and enacted in a strong commitment to the slow work of solidarity, building relationships of trust across, indeed in spite of all that would divide us. A love that is embodied and enacted in a daring, revolutionary commitment to continue dreaming and acting for a better world, for the beloved community where we just don't survive, but where we all thrive together. These commitments give us the moral clarity to say, we need health care, not warfare. We need affordable housing, not more ICE offices in Southfield, not more detention centers in Romulus. We need real accountability of those who flaunt the Constitution, not more performative politics. We need good jobs, good schools, and good food, clean water, not more money lining the pockets of billionaires and trillionaires. Because we believe that healthcare is a fundamental right, not a privilege. Because we believe that no child should go to bed hungry and that every child deserves a quality education. Because we believe that people should never be afraid to go to the grocery store, or be afraid to go to school, or be afraid to go to the hospital, or be afraid to go to a house of worship. We say clearly together, abolish ICE. No more war. No more money lining the pockets of billionaires. That's a long one, it's okay, you got it. Listen, no one is above the law. No kings. No kings. Staying true to these moral commitments, this is hard and holy work, friends. Long and sacred work. We need all of us to survive this moment, to come through it and thrive together. Spiritual care for ourselves is essential and necessary. That's why the organizers of this event have invited myself and some other faith leaders to serve as chaplains today. If you need to talk or you just need a moment, please come and see us. Please take care of yourselves and each other. Don't let the anger, the grief, the fear eat you up or burn you out. We need everyone to stay in the struggle. I want to tell you it's okay. It's okay to rest. It's okay to be still and silent, to pray, to journal, to take a walk in the wild, to meditate. I want you to savor the moments of joy, because joy is resistance. Delight in the gifts of community. Be gentle and gracious with yourselves and others in this movement. We're not always going to get it right, but we are enough, and each of us is doing the best we can at this moment. And here's the real challenge. Be open to the possibility that enemies may become friends. Each and every person is of sacred worth, and sometimes minds and hearts really do change. This is the power of divine love, bending the moral arc of the universe towards justice. May we ever be on the side of love. Amen, Ashe, Inshallah, may it be so.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Révérend. Thank you for your beautiful words.
How many payment home? We have a very, very special guest today. Please welcome Lieutenant Governor Gilchrist.
When I say no, you say kings. No! 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 When I say ice, you say ow! Ice! 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 What up, though, Detroit? If you love freedom, make some noise. If you love your neighbor, make some noise. If you know that people power is the best kind of power, make some noise. There are more than 100 No Kings demonstrations happening across the state of Michigan today. People power is loud and proud in Michigan. That's because we all believe in something basic, something true, and something important. And it is that our power, our voices cannot be snuffed out by their money. Our power and our voices are louder than everything and every time they try to silence us. And that our ability to organize is the thing that they are most afraid of. So when we work together, we win together. When I say work, you say win. Work! 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 When we work together, we win together. When we fight together, we win together. When I say fight, you say win. Fight! Fight! Work! Fight! Y'all pretty good at that. They are so focused. And when I say they, I mean Trump, I mean his wannabes in Michigan, I mean his lapdogs all over the country. They are so afraid of you voting that they are doing everything in their power to take away your right to vote. But they can't take nothing that's ours, can they? Our rights, our power. You see, we didn't get it from them, so they can't take it from us. When we stand tall in Michigan, the state that is the #1 MAGA priority to interfere with the election, when we vote out all of their allies, we vote up our power. That is what we are here to do. So as we organize today, when you leave Grand Circus Park, find somebody and remind them that they're powerful. Remind them that they're a voter. Remind them that they have a say in what happens in this community, in this state, in this country, and in this world. And we need them to step up. We need them to stand tall. We need them to be loud. We need them to be tenacious. We need them not to give up. We need them to be strong. We need them to be fearless. We need them to not be quiet. We need them to never give up. We need them to overcome till we fight for our freedom, for our victory that we only get when we work together. No kings, no kings, no kings, no kings. No kings, no kings, no kings, no kings. I want y'all to do me one more favor before I leave. One more favor. When I say stand, you gonna say tall. And y'all know why I say that? Because I'm 6'8", I'm tall as hell. But I'm gonna tell you something else why I want you to say stand tall. Because when we stand tall and proud in who we are, all of the beauty of our diversity, everything that our experiences and our identities we bring to the table, the big, beautiful vision for Michigan and America that we all have. That vision that is big enough to include space for everyone, every race, every color, every religion, every gender, every sex, every age, every level of ability, all I knew of diversity. When all of us recognize our power, that is what standing tall means. And our vision is so we have space for everyone, and their vision is so small that everybody can't fit. So when I say stand, you say tall. Stand! 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 Thank you and God bless you. Let's work together so we can win together.
Thank you so much, little Governor Gilchrist. That was uplifting, galvanizing, energizing, everything. Thank you so much. Yes, people, resisting doesn't stop at no kings. It starts with no king. Every week, there is something to do. A rally to attend, a family to help, a council meeting to go to, a phone call to make to our elected officials, a candidate to support. Look at my eyes going this way. Speaking of candidates, I'm sure by now we are all aware of what Trump's latest buffoonery is. He wants to steal the midterm election. Ha ha ha. How? With the SAVE Act. Or shall I say the SAVE, because it has nothing there to save us, really. He wants to place ICE agents at the polling location to intimidate voters, like in a full-blown dictator. From now to November, there is 1 million of small actions we can all take to defend our fundamental right to vote. Call our senators to oppose the SAVE Act. Attend the Michigan Democratic Convention on April 19th to push progressive candidates and then canvass for them. Please visit the table. There are several tables here, like the People's Coalition table, for example, that can help you with this. Sign the petition, money out of politics. Circulators are in the crowd with the petition. If you haven't signed it, please, please, please sign it before you go, so we can get rid of the control of big corporations over us. There is a Voters Not Politician at the Clearwater Action tables, I think, that have the petition if you cannot find a circulator near you. Most importantly, join a group who does voter registration. Speaking of which, who could tell us about voter registration better than Angela Davenport, Director of the Voting Access for All Coalition? Please welcome Angela!
What up, though? No, that's weak, that's weak. This is Detroit, right? Is this Detroit? What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? That's what I'm saying. I'm in Detroit, y'all. And I heard in Detroit we have no kings. Is that true? We got no kings. We ain't got no tyrants. We ain't follow no thrones. Is that true?
Look at Rocket Morgan.
All right. So I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to be honest. This is my very first No Kings rally. And I'm going to tell you something is that when I've seen it on the news and I've seen it in pictures, when I saw images, I did not see a lot of people that looked like me. I didn't see black, brown faces. I didn't see pictures of who we are here today. This is who we are. So I look around, different backgrounds, different stories, different lived experiences. This is who Detroit is. This is what they are trying to destroy. They don't want to see this, and this is what it's about. So we take this. When we leave this moment, we will take this with us, and it connects us. We're here for the same reason, because why? We know something is at stake. So no matter where you come from, no matter your past circumstances, we're here because we believe what? There's no kings in democracy. What does that mean? No thrones? Say it. No thrones. No crowns. No kings. No thrones. No crowns. No kings. And how many of you are here because you love this country and we the people rule this country? That's right. So no kings means power does not belong to the wealthy, to the powerful, to the well-connected. Does it? Wait, what? Does it? Okay. No kings means power belongs to who? I gotta hear it again. To who? That's right. Are you the people? You the people? That's right. So I want to say that right now we are gathered here and we have the right to protest. They're trying to tell us we can't do this, we can't protest. And your right to protest does not only exist when it is comfortable, it is to challenge power, and that is freedom. And we have that freedom. So if voices only matter when they agree, that is not democracy. If power only listens to itself, that's not leadership. That is why we're here today. Do you believe there's no kings in a democracy? So when you march today, we're not just making noise, we're saying what? You cannot pick and choose who gets to participate. Is that true? Okay, so now we're seeing this pattern. When people protest for certain causes, they call it patriotism. But when other people protest, people who maybe look like you and me, they call that a problem. Protest is not the problem. Silencing people is. The right to speak, the right to organize, the right to protest, that belongs to every single one of us here right now, today. Not just people in power. In a democracy, you do not get to decide whose voice matters because you don't like what they're saying. So when we march, we are exercising a right that people fought and died for. A tradition that goes back in Detroit generations and generations. Why is Detroit one of the greatest cities in the world? Because, what? That's right, okay, because we know what democracy is and we will fight to tooth and nail to protect it. Am I right? Is that the truth? Is that why we up here? All right. Now the actions of Donald Trump and his regime are escalating. The body count is dropping, it's growing, and bodies are dropping. For months, political leaders in this state have responded with carefully worded press releases. That's failing us. That's not democracy. When democratic institutions are under threat, when civil rights are under attack, silence is not neutral. What is silence? It's complicity. It's complicity. So we're putting elected officials on notice. What do we want them to do? Defend the Constitution. Protect the people and our communities. They're being targeted, they're being brutalized, and they're allowing systems of harm to expand unchecked. Is that why you're here? Is that why you're going to march? So I'll just say there's some good news. We have seen these moments before throughout time. History is full of moments like this where power tries to consolidate and silence the people. But history is full of people that stood up. That's why you're here, right? You're standing up. You refuse to accept it. Is that true? Okay, so we have a playbook. What is that playbook? We organize. Is this organizing? Are we organizing today? Are we resisting? Are we building power? So what that means is don't leave any power on the floor. There's organizations all around here. Plug in with one of them. Do not leave a crumb of power on the floor. And Detroit will not do that. We're a city that fights, is that right? Detroit shows up. Detroit takes care of its people when systems around us fail us. And we decide what happens. Is that true? That's right. So So right now we are being tested. There's forces that have always tried to hold power. They're adapting. They are building more places to lock people up. We don't accept that. They're trying to expand incarceration in new ways. They're turning warehouses into detention centers. Let me be clear. We will not build any more cages in our community. Is that true? We will not build any more cages. So, let me be clear. We will not allow our elections to be decided by who has the right paperwork, who can navigate obstacles, who has privilege. That is not democracy. That's exclusion. So let me say, hands off our vote. Hands off our vote. Hands off our vote. That's right. Hands off our vote. Say it. Hands off our vote. Hands off our vote. Hands off our vote. No kings. Hands off our vote. No kings. Hands off our vote. No kings. Hands off our vote. Hands off our vote. No kings. Hands off our vote. That's right. Hands off our vote. Thank you. Yes, yes. So when we say protect democracy, we're not talking about voting as an idea. We're talking about lives. Let me ask you, do you believe in bodily autonomy and making your own choices about what you do with your own body? Okay, do you believe in LGBTQ rights? Do you believe every child deserves access to a quality education with a real chance to succeed? Do you believe you should be able to live in a neighborhood where you feel safe and you feel protected? Do you believe every community deserves clean water? And do you believe that you should not have to choose between putting food on the table, keeping your lights on, and keeping a roof over your heads? That's right. So when we fight for democracy, we are fighting for all of it. Every single piece, and voting is at the center of that, because these types of decisions get shaped by who has the power. That's why this moment matters. So we will defend our democracy, we will defend our humanity, and we will tear down tyranny, and we're doing it together. Am I right? Are we doing it together? So Donald Trump is trying to stop American citizens from voting because he knows he can't win based on what he's doing, so he wants to rig the election by picking his own voters. And that is why we say, no kings, get your hands off my vote. 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 No kings, get your hands off my vote. Get your hands off my vote. That's right. So right now, they're putting barriers in front of the ballot. They are forcing people to prove who they are, just to exercise a right that belongs to every single one of us. So let me be clear. If you're eligible to vote, you should be able to vote without fear, without confusion, without barriers. So hands off my vote, because voting is power, and that is what they're trying to take away from us. So before we get marching, there's something I'm going to ask of you, something I need from you. I need a commitment, not just energy, not just emotion. I need some action. So there's 4 things I want you to commit to. Number 1, protect the vote. Protect the vote. So are we going to show up? Yes. Are we going to organize? Yes. Are we going to educate? Yes. We are going to protect each other. So when they say documentary proof of citizenship, when they say the Michigan version of the SAVE Act, we call it what it is: voter suppression. We will stop the SAVE Act and the push here in Michigan to keep us from the polls this November, and we will not let a wannabe king and his billionaire friends stop us from voting so they can just wage war, throw people in prisons, and steal our tax dollars. We have news for them. Deploying ICE to the polls will not stop us in November. Is that right? That will not stop us. We are voting. So we are telling them we demand they get their hands off our vote. And it's not just us. There are people in your lives that are not here today, people in your network. So we need to make sure they know. I want you to commit to talking to your families, your communities, and every person in your network. And number 2 now is there's some folks here that are wanting to get money out of politics, because as long as billionaires can buy influence, our democracy will never belong to the people. So there's a few folks here, circulators, they may be wearing orange shirts, voters not politicians. I want you to find them, get your sheet, talk to your people, and ask them, how do you help get money out of politics? Number 3, let's get our people ready. Have you checked your voter registration? Is it up to date? Okay, so are you going to talk to somebody you know and make sure theirs is up to date? Okay, so I want you to talk to 3 people that you know, and you make sure that their voter registration is up to date and they have a plan to vote. I don't mean someday. I don't mean while you eating next week somewhere. I mean today. Reach out to somebody you know. And last of all, this march is not the end. I need you to stay connected. Are you going to stay connected after this? Yes. Are you going to stay informed? Yes. Stay organized, because democracy is something we defend every day. Will you defend it every day? Yes. Will you tell them, take your hands off my vote? Yes. Will you fight for the right of every eligible Michigander to vote? Yes. So don't be distracted. We will not be divided. Talk of enforcement, surveillance, or ICE around our polls. We say no, that will not stop us. No, that will not stop us. That will not stop us. Get your hands off my vote. You will not stop us. Get your hands off my vote. You will not stop us. Get your hands off my vote. You will not stop us. Get your hands off my vote. You will not stop us. Get your hands off my vote. You will not stop us. Get your hands off my vote. Thank y'all. Thank you. The League of Women Voters is right here. They have paper registrations. And I can also help you register if you have any questions, or find the League. This is a registration form, and they have them so you can register if you are not registered. That is how we fight back. They think we're not going to show up. They think we don't care. They think that they can stop us from voting, and that is not true. You are telling them today because you are here. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, everyone. Woohoo! No mic, megaphone. Do you know what that means? The march is starting! Excitement! Woohoo! All right, people, safety first, safety first. Please watch your step as you exit the park. We are going to take Woodward Avenue! We're going to march in the streets, not on the sidewalk. We're going to march in the streets up Woodward till Mack Avenue. At Mack Avenue, we'll pause and we'll do a checkup, see how everyone is feeling, if everyone is happy, you know. And then maybe we'll turn back, maybe we'll push. We'll see. So again, we're going to march up Woodward and we're going to take the whole street. What does that mean? That means that we'll be facing traffic. Be extremely cautious. Please follow Marshall's directions, guidelines, guidance, all right? Be extremely careful. If you see that a car is aggressive, just let it go. Jump on the sidewalk for safety, all right? Use your own judgment as well. Hopefully, the crowd management at the police department will be blocking streets for us. They've done that in the past. It's likely they will do that again. So, the streets and go from there. Who's with me? Woohoo! So the march will start at the monument. Here the statue. We start marching up